Do you know what makes a good Amazon Australia listing? You may have no idea what a listing even is, or maybe you're already selling on Amazon Australia, but you just can't get consistent sales. Well, this video today is going to be perfect for you. I'm going to share with you exactly what makes a good listing stand out on Amazon Australia. Hey everyone, I'm Chris Steff, and I've been dropping YouTube videos all about Amazon Australia the past 3 years. Now, I've sold in other marketplaces, America, Canada, Germany, but Amazon Australia is what I call the golden retriever of all marketplaces. It's literally the best place to make money as an experienced seller and the best place to make money as a beginner. I'm about to hit the $1 million revenue mark for selling products on Amazon Australia with just one brand that I started over 2 years ago. So guys, if you want to cash in on this great opportunity and you want to learn more about how you can get started on Amazon Australia, make sure to subscribe to this channel and keep up to date with every single video that I drop. Creating a listing that stands out is so important. Now, the product choice is essential, and we cover that in other videos on the channel. But once you've found that winning product, you really need to know how to market it. You need to know how to get your product in front of customers, and then you need to know how to sell to them. You have to get inside their head. You have to know what they want, and you do this with your Amazon listing. Just quickly, guys, I want you to understand the key points of a listing. The hero shot is the main image you see when searching. The title is made up of high volume keywords people are using when they're searching on Amazon's platform. Bullet points are explaining the product's benefits and features. Listing images are showing off the product's benefits and features. The A+ content is adding more information about the brand, credibility, and doubling down on benefits. And lastly, you can have a video. This is a great added extra to show the product in use and build credibility for your brand. So guys, let's jump into this live. I'm going to run through exactly what I see when I'm looking over a good listing, and I'm going to explain to you every little part of that listing, so when you're ready to create yours, you know exactly what to do.
So I was going to share with you one of our products and our listings, but I really just wanted to show you that there's other ones out there. There's other great listings out there. And this one I found is really simple just to dissect it and show you how doing something with a nice clean listing makes the product stand out. Now, this product is a basic product. There's nothing super special about this. It is a gym ball. It's currently doing revenue in Amazon Australia of $6,700. It's been around for a while. It's got quite a few reviews. But yeah, let's just break it down, and I'm going to go through it bit by bit. So we discussed earlier about the hero shot. This is the hero shot. This is what you see when you're searching for exercise ball on Amazon Australia. This is what's going to stand out. Now, they've got a nice optimized hero shot. You can see here, if I click on the image, it takes up the full square. That is the full square. You want it to take up the full square, and it shows that it comes with a pump and some other adjustments. These don't need to be on there, but it's good how they use this, and we do this a lot with boxes and packaging and added extras. It makes it stand out more. The purple probably makes it stand out more than other pictures when searching for it, because it's got a little extra, like a tick of approval, or like a little purple. It's a little bit of eye-catchy that would make the hero shot pop. So they've got a really good hero shot. The branding right in front there as well, which is great. So it takes up the full image. That's one of the main things to do with the hero shot. Next, we have the title here. Now, this is the title. This is filled with high search volume keywords. What I mean by that is that when people are searching on Amazon, we use OnGuru. We use OnGuru's tools to find what keywords are being searched for by customers. What revenue and what money is being made when people are looking for search terms, i.e. exercise ball. Is anyone making that? Clearly, people are buying exercise balls because this product is doing $7,000 on average a month on Amazon Australia. But then what other keywords are they using in there? You can see they've got yoga, Pilates, birthing, pregnancy, stability. So these are all keywords that have been researched, and people, the brand understands that people are searching for these gym balls, these exercise balls, for these reasons. So that's in the title, and they start, which is what we always recommend, with the name of the brand again, right there, Iron. Now, the only problem that I find with this brand, other than this, is I find it hard to pronounce this word, Iron. I'm probably completely butchering it. I believe you need to have a brand that is very easy to pronounce, because then you can just read it and you can tell people about it. That's how I see it. So that's probably the only downside of this product, but otherwise they're doing a really good job so far. They have a lot of different varieties. We don't always want people to do that. We want you guys to stick with one product to start with as a beginner, but it is a simple product. It's very easy to have different colors, and they've been selling this product for a long time, I can see, because of how many ratings they got here. So underneath the title, you then have the store. That would take you to their storefront where they may sell other products. You can see their star rating. They have a 4.5 star rating, and they're also Amazon's choice because they're one of the best listings. And you can see next to the star rating is the reviews. How many reviews? They've got over 2,000 reviews. So this is a product that's been around a long time, and I wouldn't see this as, if I was looking for exercise balls, as it being a low competition product that we can compete with as a new seller, because you're competing with so many reviews and a very high star rating. Plus, they've got Amazon's choice. Moving on, the next part of the listing is the bullet points. These are your bullet points. Now, your bullet points are talking about features and benefits. We really want to hone in on the benefits. What makes this product solve problems for customers? What are the benefits? What are people thinking about when they want an exercise ball? What do they need it? What do they want it for? And how do you solve that problem? You're solving the problem for the customer. So they've got all their dot points here, and they've got anti-burst structure. So I guess, one of the first things, if I was going to buy an exercise ball, I want something that's going to last and not going to pop. There's probably a lot of reviews about cheaper products or poorly made exercise balls that burst and don't last. So they're covering a benefit here. This product is anti-burst structure. It's not going to pop. It's not going to fall apart. It can resist up to 500 kilograms. So a feature of it would be the material they've used, which is made from thick and durable professional grade PVC material. But they're highlighting the benefit that it's anti-burst. So we're always trying to highlight the benefit with the features of the product. Let that sink in. We're trying to highlight the benefits to get people thinking that this is solving their problem, but we're using the features of that product. The next you can see in the dot point is anti-slip surface. Once again, they're talking about the product material, how they're talking about how it stops you from slipping over, which makes your gym ball, physio ball, yoga ball, Swiss ball, therapy ball, sitting ball, pregnancy ball, and general fitness ball. It tackles everything basically. So they're pumping out another great dot point that their product is solving another problem, anti-slip surface. The next one they've got is versatile use. I just mentioned all the things before, but they're basically tapping into the fact that you can use this for multiple different scenarios. You can use this at work. You can sit there on your medicine ball. You can use this for exercise, yoga, Pilates, birthing exercise ball. All these things they're trying to touch here and let you know. And that one other great dot point. So these dot points are really banging home why you want to buy this ball. The next two, we've got perfect gift. This is like, I'd say, it's not really, it's just a bit of a nothing one, but it's still a great one. You're still saying that, this would be a great present to give to someone because it comes in a premium, beautiful box. So what they've done here is basically said that, you could buy this for your mother, your daughter, your brother, your friend as a gift because they sell this in a premium, beautiful box. And I'm sure once we start going through the images, they may even show that off. So it's really pumping once again that what their product is, it's premium, and you're going to give this to someone and someone's going to be excited to receive this gift because it doesn't just come in just a crappy plastic bag. It comes in a nice box, which gives it a nice premium brand. And the other one is epitome of promises. If you have any problem or concern, please contact us back. We back it with a lifetime protection promise, so you never need to buy another one. So they're just really honing in on probably, if you looked around the marketplace of poorly designed balls that keep popping and there's slips and dangers. So they're really honing in theirs is the best. They can promise that. And if there's any problems or concern, to contact them and they're going to fix anything up straight away. Lifetime protection. So they've really done some quality dot points here. They're long descripted, but with really good titles for each dot point. So you could just literally, and people are lazy. If I was looking at this and I didn't want to go into full detail because there's a lot of wording here in some of these dot points, you could just leave the top: anti-burst structure, anti-slip surface, versatile use, perfect gift, and epitome of promises. You could just go by that and be like, that's what I want in this ball. Here's the next catch. To make a good listing, you want all these dot points to line up with your images and your infographics. So these on your left-hand side, that's your hero shot at the top, and then you've got your images and your infographics. Now, what we teach in the Conquer AMZ Academy and what I use in all my listings is to line up these images with these dot points. That is like the perfect scenario. So you're reading this and you're then seeing it in the photos, because not everyone's going to read this, but they're going to see it in the photos. And this is where they do another great job of doing this. So if you look anti-burst structure, what's the first one? The first one is non-slip surface, eco-friendly material. So they talk about the material in that first dot point, and they talk about anti-slip in the second dot point, and then they're covering that in the first image, and then they cover showing you a picture of the bowl and showing you a close-up of the material, taking up the full shot, very clean, minimal wording, just enough wording to tell you what they're talking about, non-slip surface, eco-friendly material. And if you go to the next one, they've done a blown-out design where they peel a little bit off, thickened ball wall, anti-burst design, safe and durable yoga ball. So basically in those first two dot points, they cover that in the first two images. Really well done. This is what a good listing does well. Next up, we have versatile use. And this was talking about the different use cases. Next up is they have a picture of the ball and then 500 kilogram load capacity and someone using this. So this is just showing the product in use. This is still probably touching on from the first two dot points, but also versatile in use, can be used for anything. This is showing a way that it can be used. Someone's using it to do some back stretching, and it shows the load capacity. So once again, it's touching on how the quality of the product, almost a feature of the product that it's up to 500 kilos, but it's showing the benefit. It's showing someone using the product and really like maximizing that stretch. And, they look happy from what I can tell. They're not in any pain. You can't see their face fully, but they look comfortable. It looks like it's a comfortable stretch, and the ball seems to be holding the capacity. There's a good chance that this photo here is not even a real photo. This could be a CGI photo. This listing is once again really clean. Another thing to touch on, we've now seen the hero shot. We've now seen the first image, second image, third image. Can you see the consistency in the colors? It's not chopping and changing. They just stick to basic colors to make this product look more premium. When you start using a world of different colors and bright colors and big titles and different fonts, it starts to throw everything around and gets very confusing. They've just been consistent and they've just had the same color scheme throughout the whole listing so far. The next one is showing a lifestyle photo. It's actually, once again, showing the ball in use. The ladies in this are sitting at it, having a chat, looking happy, working on their laptops. They talk about that in the bullet points. They talk about how it can be used in the office. This is exactly that, demonstrating a lifestyle version of people using the ball. Once again, I believe this could be CGI'd. That ball looks a little bit fake, but it just matches and it blends in really nicely. Here's the next image. Once again, they're showing off more lifestyle at home, at the gym, different stances, people working out. They're just continuing to show the product up and they're showing the benefits off again. Once again, we spoke about features and benefits. They talk about the features 500 kilograms. And then they show the benefits of this ball. You can use it in your office. It's reliable. You can use it at home. It's a strong ball. You can use it at the gym. That's the benefits of this ball. That's what they're trying to show you. It's perfect for everywhere. And the last one is a bit of a nothing image. They just show that there's different colors. This, to me, is a wasted image. This is probably one of the only negatives of this image, of this listing. I would have a video to finish off with. And from what I understand, they do not have a video, which is a bit of a shame because that would really just finish off this as being an A++ listing. Now, to have videos, you have to be a brand. They are a brand. If without that brand, you can't get videos and you can't get the A+ content, which I'm just about to show you, which is coming up in a minute. So they've probably shown that as a last one just to really remind you that there's multiple different colors and you can buy one for anyone or any person depending on what they want. And you can see here, these are all the different colors they've got. And they've also got some different sizes, so if you want a slightly bigger ball as well. So this is what the customer first sees. This is what you're going to first see. And so when you're creating a listing, you've got to think of how you can put all these together. You want to have that title that has all those keywords, makes sense. The title has to make sense as well. You don't want to just chuck a heap of keywords in. They've got like a exercise ball, anti-burst yoga ball chair with quick pump, slip resistant gym ball, supports 500 kilos. And then they've just put in a heap of words at the end. So a little bit more like, I like to have a little bit more of a sentence, but they've done a pretty good job all the way and then put all those high search firm keywords. So remember, title's all about keywords. You need to have those right keywords in there. And then your dot points are explaining all the benefits, and they're going to match up with all the images, the infographics, and the lifestyle pictures. And you want to keep this nice and clean and simple because customers just want to know and learn all this stuff quickly before they make the purchase. If they've already clicked on it, they're interested, you want them to then make that purchase. Let's scroll on down and let's have a look at their A+ content. Now, this A+ content, I have seen better out there, but for the product, I think it's perfect. This is just an exercise ball. It's very basic. There's not much to really show off about it. You just want to show off that it's strong. They're showing off the sizes. They're showing the brand and that it's durable. That's literally what you want to do. And they've done that. They've just shown their brand here, showing the name right in the middle, a couple of different balls, one zoomed in, one zoomed out. The background, once again, keeping that color scheme and keeping those colors neutral and consistent throughout the listing and the A+ content. They then show the different sizes. I like the little images here they've done here. They're then showing more lifestyle photos. Once again, these were used earlier, but they're just showing them again in an A+ content. And then the last one is from the brand. The from the brand is one of the most important things, especially in Amazon Australia. We preach this hard in our academy. We want you to share who you are and share your business with the greater community or the greater customers of Amazon Australia, especially if you're an Australian seller. We want you to tell them that you're Australian made, Australian owned, you're an Australian brand that's selling to Australians. And this is where you can do that in the A+ content. Like I said, you have to have a brand. We teach you how to do that in our academy, but you have to have a brand because then you can have the A+ code, you can have the video. And this from the brand basically explains what they sell. You can see that they are a fitness brand. They sell a heap of fitness products, and they've got all their details there. Who is Priorion? I can't say the name. It's a global brand of fitness equipment since 1997. So these guys have been around a long time. And what this does is a bit from the brand really gives you more credibility. It builds trust. And especially if you're an Australian seller selling in Australia, I personally prefer to buy off Australians. I feel like there's more trust in seeing someone's selling from China or someone selling from overseas. If there's a customer, a business selling from the USA, I've got nothing against USA, but I'm more likely to buy a product that's coming from someone in Australia, especially if the shipping's also included, because a lot of the time there's US brands in Amazon Australia and you have to wait longer to get your products. So I want to buy from products that are sitting in Australia that are sold by Australians, and a lot of people like that as well. So the from the brand aspect is a really massive one that you can add to your listing. And I think it's crucial when you're a new seller and you want to show that you are a small brand launching a product in Amazon Australia. So guys, that is really the core basics of what makes a good listing. Everything on this listing is pretty much on point. I think they could go a little bit more with the A+, but once again, it's a simple product. They don't need to overdo it. They're just keeping it nice and clean, getting to the point. They cover everything really nicely. And a little lifestyle video would be the last thing I'd add to this. And maybe make the title a little bit more clear with all the extra words. But it's obviously killing it. Like I said, they're doing $7,000 on average per month for selling this basic exercise ball. It's that simple, guys. Amazon Australia is growing more and more. These opportunities are just exploding. A couple of years ago, you would have found it hard to find a simple product like this doing $7,000 months. Now it's so much easier and you can get in there and do the same. So that's how I see it and how I want you guys to see it. And I hope this really helped.
Alright everyone, that is it for today's video. I hope you now have a really good understanding of what a good listing looks like, and you can take away the points that we discussed into your own product and your own product listing. This is going to help you convert customers into sales. This is going to help you attract their eyes from the very get-go with your banging hero shot. All these little things we discussed, you need to take in and fully understand that this is what makes you a good seller on Amazon Australia. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to learn more about what we do at the Conquer ANZ Academy, make sure to hit me up on Instagram. My socials are below. But that's it, guys. Thanks for today.